revolution. Give to disadvantage of green revolution. To disadvantage to disadvantage of green revolution. Costly technology. Number one, costly technology. Number two, widening disparities in income. Disparities in income. Widening disparities in income. Costly. Number one, costly technology. Indian farmers being being poor are poor not in a position to to expensive input like pumping acid like pumping set fertilizers etc. Hence only the rich farmers can afford to go for such an expensive technology. Number two, widening disparities. Number two, widening disparities in income. The new state has contributed to widening disparities in income between different region, between small and large firms, and between between land landowners on the one hand and tenant tenant on the other tenant on the other. To disadvantage of green revolution. Costly technology. Indian farmers being poor are not in a position to buy expensive output like pump like pumping set fertilizers etc. Hence only the rich farmer can afford go to go to go to go for such an expensive technology. Widening widening disparities in income. The new state has distribute distribute to widening disparities in income between different region between small and large farms and between landowner landowners on the one hand and tenant on the others tenant on the others. Mention two sources of agricultural finance. Mention two sources of agricultural finance. The sources of agricultural finance can be divided into two categories. The sources of agricultural finance can be divided into into two categories. Mentioning two sources of agricultural financier. The sources of agricultural financier can be divided into two categories. Into two categories. Two categories. One, number one, institutional trade, credit, institutional credit agency. And number B, non institutional credit agency. Number C, institutional credit agency. Number number C, institutional credit agency. Number one, government government The government government the government is the main sources of agriculture credit. The provide loans to the farmers directly sources source source term and long term source term and long term industry industry. The financial help is provide through cooperative society through 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 cooperative society. The government is the main source of agriculture credit. Credit it provide loans to the farmers directly both short term in industry. The financial help is provide through cooperative society. Number two, non-institutional credit agency, non-institutional credit industry. Landlord with the coming of the green revolution, the share of in the total in the total growings of the cultivator has considerably considerably consider considerably reduced. non non-institutional credit agency, landlord with the coming of the green revolution, the share of landlord in the total growings of the cultivator has considerably reduced. non non-institutional credit agency, landlord with the coming of the green revolution, the share of landlord in the total growings of the cultivator has considerably reduced. Industry. Cottage and small scale industry are labor labor intensive. Cottage and small scale industry are labor intensive. Cottage and small scale industries are labor intensive. Cottage and small scale industries can help in reducing pressure of pop pop on land. Cottage and small scale industry can help in reducing pressure of farming, on land, land. Handy, handicraft, 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 handicraft industry are regarded. Handicraft industry are regarded are regarded as in the traditional industry, handicraft industry, and regarded as traditional industry. Cottage industry use modern equipment. Cottage industry use modern equipment. Cottage industry use modern equipment. A major a major problem of cottage and small scale industry is a major problem of cottage and small scale industries is industries is adequate marketing facilities adequate marketing facilities. A cottage industry is one which is. What do you understand by cottage industry? What do you understand by cottage industry? A cottage industry is one which is carried on wholly which is carried on wholly or or party with the help of family members as a full time or a part time is a full time or a part time occupation. A cottage industry is one which is carried on wholly or party with the help of family members as a full time or a part time occupation. It is usually a family business. It is usually a family business and is exist by the members of the family.